The Masters 8 rankings make no sense. How is Elan over Iris and Ash? Why is Lance in 4th due to being the runner-up in the previous PWC? Most importantly, how is Ash really in 8th place? Well, today let's rank how the Masters 8 should have been. But before we dive in, we have a quick word from today's sponsor, Southern New Hampshire University. Now, as gamers, we've all thought about making our own video game, right? I mean, I sure have, all the way from fighting games to games just like Pokemon. Though it would be cool to have the tools and knowledge to know how to do all of this. So that's where Southern New Hampshire University comes in, as they feature over 200 degree programs that help you get started. If you want to dive more into game development, they've got you covered with learning more about game AI, game physics, 2D and 3D graphics, interface design, and you can even learn more about those computer program languages. Not to mention you'll learn about 3D modeling as well as texturing. Their courses are taught by the industry experts and all their programs are extremely flexible. That means no set time classes, and that means you can learn when and whenever you want. Additionally, they'll let you transfer 90 credits towards your bachelor's degree and 12 towards your master's. That way you don't have to start from scratch. So if this sounds exciting to you and game development is what you want to do, be sure to use my link at snhu.edu/InfamousTrainer with the link in the description down below to get started. Again, thanks to Southern New Hampshire University for sponsoring today's video, and with that being said, let's go ahead and dive back into it. Now, the Masters 8 consists of 8 powerful trainers who have risen above the rest, and the current rankings are here, and these aren't gonna cut it. So let's begin with our new number 8 spot, which is Elan. Now, Elan fans, I know you're not happy about this, but he belongs here. But I won't show Elan of how powerful and strategic he is. But also, compared to the rest, I can't see him in anywhere else. Elan has great feats such as defeating 10 or more Mega Pokemon in a row, beating Ash and becoming the Kalos League winner, and not to mention being an important part in the Team Flare arc. Though with all of that, he's not champion status. Now, there is an expectation from fans that he may have taken on the Kalos League but not have won, but of course that's not confirmed. Compared to some of the others on the list and only being a league winner, Elan takes the number 8 spot for sure. Remaining in the number 7 spot is Iris. Personally, I think this is the best spot befitting of her, as I think she remains over Elan due to her status and one other factor. Now, it was revealed in Journeys that she is now the Unova champion, which is a really big deal, which means she had to take on the likes of the unforeseen Elite Four from Unova and also Alder himself. Additionally, she's also won other things in the past, like the Battle Club, and even pulled off decent rankings in Black and White for the Wishing Bell Festival and the Junior Cup. But in my opinion, what makes her so strong is she's able to take on strong trainers with no gimmicks. As even with her battle with Cynthia, she was able to bring her to her last Pokemon, which even had to Mega Evolve, and Axris put up a good fight. So for that, Iris is staying at number 7. Now, taking number 6 is Diantha. Now, previous to Journeys, we didn't have much for Diantha besides her aid in the Team Flare arc and the battle against Ash in his incomplete Ash Greninja form. But she takes this spot due to her ability to work with Gardevoir in battle with little to no communication flawlessly. Additionally, she has one of the most strategic battle styles using setups and even moves that can change other Pokemon's typing. Though only slightly, I do think Diantha could take on both Iris and Elan, confirming her number 6 spot. Taking the number 5 spot is Ash Ketchum himself. Yeah, I know some of you thought he'd be first or even last, but no, number 5. Ash has proven time and time again how good of a trainer he is, and that is mainly due to his unpredictable battle style and earning multiple gimmicks with strong Pokemon. Not to mention, looking at the previous spots in the Masters 8, Ash could take down Diantha simply because he almost beat her with an incomplete Ash Greninja form. Then he's already beat Iris in battle earlier in Pokemon Journeys, and I think this time around he could take down Elan with little to no struggle because he is a lot better than he used to be. Also, this places Ash in the middle of the Masters 8, saying he's not top or bottom tier, but this allows Ash to battle and grow to help reach Leon. Now, to me personally, I don't think Ash should have ever taken the 8th spot. It was simply there for dramatics, of course, for the entire anime, but Ash deserves to be in a higher position. He is a good trainer, and let's make sure we give him his props here. Taking number 4 is Steven Stone. Now, originally he was in the number 3 spot, but I decided to take him down one. Previous to Journeys, we don't have much as far as scaling for Steven. Just a few battles in AG, and he wasn't even the champion then. But there is some display of his skills in XY with the Mega Special and the Team Flare arc. Through the display of skills later on, I think there is still more to show for Steven. As even though Ash did use a Z move, I feel like he would have lost either way to any other mechanic as well. Currently, the only reason he's outpacing Ash is simply due to his tenure, but he sits under number 3 for a similar reason. This is the one that I had the most issues as far as placing, so if you think he has a better spot to go into, please let me know in the comments down below. Now, taking number 3, we have Lance. Now, for me, it didn't make sense why Lance wasn't in the top 3 anyway. Time and time again throughout the series, Lance has been shown to be a very strong trainer and shown how great of a champion he is, not to mention catching powerful Pokemon, being a G-Man, and also beating up Team Rocket while being also a Kanto and Johto champion. The man reigns over 2 different regions. Not to mention that Lance was the previous runner-up for the last PWC. Now of course we don't know if Cynthia was like not participating, but either way, I mean he was the runner-up, so he does have some skill. And that to me should not be undermined here. Now of course some will say that Lance didn't do well against Diantha, but previous to that it looks like he had many things in his favor. So in my opinion that lands him in the number 3 spot. Now for number 2 we have Cynthia. It's pretty simple. I don't think I need to explain this queen right now. She's powerful, menacing, and she is up for a hot debate to being able to defeat Leon in a battle. Through the Masters 8 she only rose more in popularity because she is so strong, especially in that battle against Ash. So with that being said, she takes the penultimate spot because it's Cynthia and she's amazing. Then of course for the number 1 spot is Leon. Now of course this makes sense and I didn't see much of a reason to move him, but again I know it's up for a hot debate if there was a battle between Leon versus Cynthia, who would win. This makes him the perfect example of who everyone is aiming to be, and more importantly Ash to clash with later in the series. Plus Leon is a really great trainer. I mean he adapts so many different ways in battles, constantly changing up his moves and battle styles, and not to mention he has outrageously strong Pokemon, making him a threat and a perfect choice for first place. Plus, this is all before we saw his super strong as hell Rillaboom and even the thievery of Ash and Dawn's counter shield. I mean, this man's a menace. Now though, we just have to wait and see between Leon and Ash who will win, who will become the next Pokemon World Champion. I just guess we'll have to wait and find out. Well, what do you guys think of the brand new rankings of our Masters 8? I think it flows a lot better and makes a lot more sense, but I want you guys to let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Also hit the subscribe button for more content just like this, as next I want to talk about who should have really been in the Masters 8. That should be a pretty fun video, so let me know your thoughts about that as well in the comments down below. And on that note, I want to say thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys in the next video, and bye!